Good morning. I had a crazy dream where I was performing at the Capitol Hill and Comedy Bar November 1st and 2nd in Seattle. Oh, wait, that wasn't a dream. That's really happening. Get your tickets now at BrendanSagalow.com.
Hey, you guys, before we get into this amazing show, I want to tell you about our sponsor, Aura. I don't know if you guys have heard, but this year alone, there has been so many data breaches of like personal information from like AT&T and Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster had a breach that affected 560 million people. That's got to be everybody on Ticketmaster. Who's the one guy on Ticketmaster that hasn't had his stuff taken? National Public Data announced that they had suffered a major breach, potentially impacting every American. Every American. The incident compromised over 2.9 billion records used for background checks, including full names, addresses, dates of birth, phone numbers, and most importantly, social security numbers. Wow. And members of the hacker group have released this sensitive information online for free. That's so insulting. That is so insulting. At least make some money, like get your bag, you hackers. So if you haven't been taking your information, your like personal information online seriously, now is definitely the time to do it. I think we're all more vulnerable than ever, which is terrifying. I now use Aura, which is awesome. It's amazing. They also have all these like great features that I didn't even know I really needed until I started working with them. They have a VPN for secure browsing. So now I have a VPN and I feel comfortable when I'm browsing. They'll stop companies from selling your personal information. They have a password manager to help you create and store strong passwords. You know, those like strong, cool passwords. My passwords are always like doggies rule, you know what I mean? They have real-time alerts. So if your name is in a data breach, they'll tell you. So stop leaving yourself vulnerable to all these data breaches because it's terrifying out there. Go to aura.com/Brendan Sagalow and do the 14-day free trial. You're going to love it.
The Rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice.
What up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. You know what it is. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, man. Hey, it's Sagdaddy the Pod, Jive Turkey. Is that racist, Jive Turkey?
Never once heard that in my life.
I feel like it is. We've got a great episode for you tonight. Molly Kearney is on, and they're just fantastic. They're, it's so funny. Everything's really funny. We have a good time. I'm dressed as Yoshi, which is ridiculous. My balls are coming out. I mean, if I think we did a good job, but if you see my interview skills being a little crazy, if you're like, is Brendan nervous? My balls are out. Okay, my balls and penis are sticking out the entire time. I've got two ladies here, or whatever, and I just have two people, okay, that have not, if it was, if it were like Cannon was here, I wouldn't mind if he saw my penis. But I got two people that do not deserve to see my penis. One of which I could get in trouble for HR-wise, Nicole. Luckily, we're in comedy, so there's nothing you can do. And I'll only get bigger. Cut to a Times article about me. Anyway, so it's a great show. It's very Halloween. I try to stay on the Halloween topic, the whole time. Did you have a good Halloween? Do you have good Halloweens? You like your Halloweens?
Yeah, Halloween's my favorite.
Is it your favorite holiday?
Yeah.
What are you guys going as this year?
Well, we've been going back and forth because we're trying to involve Raspberry, our dog.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know if it would be funnier if we did a couple's costume and hers was totally unrelated, or if we had three of us. So we were thinking about maybe doing The Shining. So
Okay.
he'd be Jack, I'd be Wendy, and then she would maybe be like one of the twins or something.
Right.
But now with the rise of Moodang, I'm kind of like, she would make a great Moodang.
She would make a great Moodang.
She's built like Moodang. We just got to
But
grease her up.
Then you guys would have to dress as hippos as well. Mama and Dada hippo.
Oh, well, we were thinking maybe like zookeepers, but
Zookeepers.
the hippos would be fun. Well, I could be the mom hippo, maybe.
No, Zookeepers is better. Yeah, I think that's better than the Shining one. And then what are you guys going to do for it?
I don't know. I really don't like going out for Halloween anymore. Like, I wish it was
Terrifying,
acceptable to trick or treat as an adult.
Yeah, I wish there were different times that you can trick or treat as an adult and they'd give you different things. You know, like at 6 o'clock, the kids go out, they get candy, whatever. And then when you're an adult, you go out around 10 o'clock, you go to you go to an apartment and the girl blows you or some shit.
Right.
You go trick or treat.
Trick.
Yeah, trick mostly, yeah.
Well,
That's
do
good.
you go to the parade?
No,
I've never been.
I was going to go to the parade. So I'm getting very much into Halloween this year. Halloween, I used to let come and go, but I got lights for my apartment. I got a fucking snow globe, flipping, whatever. I got a flipping snow globe. And big kicker, here's another thing we're doing, because I wanted to go to the dog parade, but Caroline's not in town. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Botanical Gardens is having that Nightmare Before Christmas. Have you seen that on Instagram?
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah, I bought tickets to that. So $50, if you can believe that. $52. You know.
Double the cost of your decorations.
Yes. You know how much money I spent yesterday? So much. I bought a ton of cat food and stuff for this fucking guy. I bought those tickets. I bought these decorations. I did laundry. I'm spending way too much money right now. So keep supporting the podcast. Keep whatever. Watch my special. We're gonna get this new couch. We're gonna get it. You guys have helped so much that I actually think the budget for the couch went a little higher, by the way. But still, what am I gonna do? I'm still gonna. So we're working on it. You see, whatever.
Well, also Brendan was gonna prioritize a sign over the couch, which I personally kind of feel the couch has to come first, but would love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, what are your thoughts, people? I mean, you're asking my thoughts actually?
No, the collective people.
The collective people. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Because I thought a sign is more important to make the brand more, right? Like to just we got the brand going, and then the couch will because the couch is something that I'm just gonna have. Like it's gonna be my couch. It's not like a part of the podcast couch, even though it is. Whatever. So what do you guys think? What do you want to see more? A sign or a couch? You both, they're all like, we don't care. Get into the show. It's a great show. What else are you doing for Halloween? You gonna do anything? It's a great show.
We were maybe gonna have a party or something because I really don't I've never associated Halloween with a going out and drinking. Even in college, I was like you've seen that video of me fully dressed as Ron Swanson with a mustache. I just want an excuse to wear a funny outfit.
I think that's so funny. I think when women wear costumes that aren't slutty or whatever, it's the funniest thing in the world.
I've never had a slutty costume, and that may make me sound like a pick-me, but I'm really proud of it.
You're a boy's girl.
I'm just one of the guys.
You're just one of the guys.
Well, because it would make me feel I was this is hilarious that it's me, and I played lacrosse in college, so everyone that I was friends with was the hottest girls in school. So it's me with a mustache next to them wearing some kind of slutty outfit.
Hilarious.
Slutty SpongeBob, which is just they're wearing a yellow skirt. And I just felt the best ever. I felt so comfortable.
Yeah, I'm not going to be celebrating at any parties because I'm going to be on the road for the Halloween weekend, which I think people are going to celebrate Halloween weekend November 1st and 2nd. Right? Would you say?
I don't know. That's tough. Because when is it? The middle of the week? Or Thursday?
The 31st is a Thursday, I think.
Tomorrow for when this episode comes out.
So, yeah. So I'll be in Seattle I'm going to be in Seattle doing stand-up comedy November 1st and 2nd. You can get your tickets at brendansagalow.com. And we're doing 3 shows. And wear a costume. If you're in Seattle, come and bring a costume. I don't give a shit. Well, I'll have you come up on stage and we'll just fucking dress you down. Go look at you. You got nothing. You got no personality. That's why you're doing this. That's all Halloween is. Halloween is just for the people with no personalities to feel like they're funny.
Well, that's why I was so surprised to hear you say that. No. I was surprised to hear you say during the episode that you try and do the hot guy cat thing.
Yeah.
Like which is like lazy and not you seem like you'd do something funny.
No, I don't like things that are supposed to be funny as someone who wants to be funny. You know what I mean? Like as someone who's like, I'm a funny guy. I don't go in. I hate Cards Against Humanity. I hate dressing up.
Not even as a Disney character. You love Disney.
As a Disney character? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. What would I dress
up? All right,
up?
don't make fun of me. You're a Disney adult.
I'm lashing out. I don't care about Disney adults, all right?
You are one.
I know.
You should care.
I know. I don't give a shit. If you like Disney, Disney makes sense to me, to be in love with. It'd be weirder if I really loved, anime.
Would it?
I don't know. How about we just get into the show? What do you say? Happy Halloween, everyone. Molly Kearney coming at you. Sagdaddy the pod coming at you right now. So I thought, it really looks ridiculous if you don't wear the cat ears. You hate cats so much that you don't even want to wear the cat
maybe
ears?
I'll put them on halfway through.
That's not a Halloween episode at all. That's more like...
Well, you never told... If you told me this was a Halloween episode, I would have at least wore a funny shirt.
We just figured out that at least wear a funny shirt.
I would have
What kind of shirt would it be?
I have a shirt that says... Everybody knows I'm a lesbian, but I actually guess I'm not. I'm not binary, but I used to be a lesbian.
So when
I cosplayed this one.
What was that change from being like, oh, I'm a lesbian who's also non-binary? Like, what is that? What's that change?
I guess I'm not a lesbian. My change was I was like, brother, I don't want my boobs, but I love to look at them.
I'll take them. Fuck it.
I was like, oh God, I gotta get these things off me.
Yeah. So that's that feeling. You go, oh man, I'm like a lesbian. Like at first,
but
you're
I don't
want
like a penis. I'm not I don't want to transition all the way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I want to transition into the middle of the spectrum. So I can go like this.
Yeah, you just go. I go to any party I want.
So I can pick up basketball with the boys and the girls.
Exactly. It's so you can run from the cops, and everyone's like, "Did you see a girl? You see a lesbian run in here?" You're like, "Nope, sorry." Well,
I actually get called sir more often, and I don't know if it's the way I'm like carrying myself, but it's not like I look any different. It's just funny. Like a flight attendant was like, "Sir, can I get you a cocktail?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." And then he's like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "No, I love it.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I love it.
Well, I think people are getting they're like, we're in a very funny era of people that are accepting of everything, but do not know how to accept without feeling like they're doing something wrong.
Right. It's like living in fear. And I'm like, hey, it's okay.
You have all the power. Yeah. You just go like,
I do.
You don't even have to say hello. You let them say hello, and then you can dictate how they're going to treat. Like, it's just funny. You go like, hi, and they're like, hello.
What are you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I had that because I'm from like I never knew anybody. Even like there was like one gay kid in my.
Wait, remind me, you're from the South, or where are you from?
I'm from Sasset, yeah, Sasset, Long Island.
You're from Long Island?
I'm from Long Island, yeah. Where are you from? What'd you think I was from? Fucking Mushroom Kingdom?
Or like
you
Tennessee.
Thought I was from Texas or Tennessee?
Yeah, something with a T.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I don't have an accent. I mean, I have the Long accent, but
I don't know. I don't know why. I think because we hung out.
Would you have come and done this podcast if you knew I was from Long Island?
Not a fucking chance. No, of course. I love my Long Island friends.
Once again, we gotcha.
I'm from Cleveland.
Cleveland rules. Hilarities rules.
West Side. Hilarities does rule, but I've never been there.
Oh my fucking cock.
I know, it's a problem.
Are you looking at it?
I have like a little bit of fear. Like, I used to love performing in Cleveland, and now it's like...
Oh, I thought we were talking about my penis.
Yeah, I live in fear. I live in fear.
But let's keep going with this because I completely agree. The performing in where you live fear.
I'm like, are you gonna just jazz in my ass because you want to make me feel better?
Well, that's
or
funny.
are you actually laughing? Like, I don't need all my aunts and uncles and my cousin. They all support me, but I'm like, you guys don't have to do this.
Well, that's very nice of you to say about
don't have to do
yourself
this.
because whenever I perform in Long Island, they hate my fucking guts. they
Wait,
hate me.
Where?
Well, like governors and shit. You ever do one of those?
I've been to the Paramount in Huntington.
Yeah, the Paramount in Huntington.
Yeah.
That's different. People come out there. It's a fucking show.
Stunning. Well, I wasn't.
Great show.
I opened for Colin with a couple other people, but Colin Jost. But I was blown away by that place. But yeah, I am not used to doing that. So don't get it twisted.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you hate yourself as much as the rest of us, right?
Of course.
And you can hate.
I loathe myself sometimes. I'm like,
yeah.
Get out of here.
Now, what is it
Truly.
about yourself that you hate? Because
Oh my god.
I think you're a very likable person. That's how I butter you
I'm
up.
like, shit, what do I hate? No, I'm an overthinker, so I have that inner monologue. It's just fucking constantly going. I'm like, when I go to bed at night, I'm like, shut the hell up. It's like I got like, I don't know how it all fits in there. And it's not good stuff. It's like just.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm the same fucking way, except when I go to sleep, I'm so those thoughts exhaust me all day. That the minute I hit my bed, I'm like, I can go to sleep anywhere because my constant thoughts of like, what are you doing? You suck. What a waste of cum you've been. If you never smoked weed, the potential, blah blah blah. All that stuff.
Wait, do you ever like fall asleep on the train?
No, because I don't get drunk anymore.
That's good.
But I used to.
But some people like just are.
You fall asleep on the
sleepers.
train?
Hell no! I can't fall asleep in a bed. Let alone I
want to hear something crazy.
I don't like loosey goosey fall asleep on planes either.
I used to fall asleep. I used to get so drunk I'd fall asleep in between the trains. I would be because I didn't want to sleep on the
where the air like
yeah. Where it's outside.
What are you doing? What do you mean? What would you do? Sit there like you're like, I just jumped on the train like a guy in the middle of the
I'm going to need you
West?
to take this judgment and this attitude that you've brought in here, and I'm going to need you to fucking check it at the goddamn door.
Don't judge me for drinking Starbucks.
I love those, though.
I know, there's no caffeine.
I know, but
I already got a coffee, and I'm like shaking.
Aren't they kind of evil, though, now? Everybody... No, but I get Starbucks all the time.
Well, I used to work there, so it's a curse.
Really?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I worked there in Chicago.
Did you have health insurance? Is that because they give you health insurance, right?
I think you have to work like... I think
What?
I was still on my parents' insurance, luckily, yeah.
Oh. What's the... is it good health insurance the Starbucks give you?
I have no idea.
Now, let me ask you
I think you have to
something.
work more than 20 hours a week, and you have to be in school or something, or maybe you don't. I'm not certain.
Let me ask
But they
you
pay for your
something.
school. Yeah, go for it.
Let me ask you something about
Yeah.
Starbucks. Are you guys fucking up the names on purpose to create like what we call in the business? Hold on. I don't know.
Like, yeah. I used to always just mess around because I worked in Boys Town in Chicago, like the gay man neighborhood.
Oh,
And I would
really?
always just, if you're new, whoever works the register at Starbucks is usually the newest person on the staff.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was pretty new the whole time because then I left. So I was always on the register.
Ugh, sucks.
And I'm just I can't spell for shit.
I know. Me neither.
And I'm actually proud of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm. You know what?
I don't care.
I'm not proud that I do that, but I really hate
I'm
that
not
people
proud either.
point it out all the time.
Like I know they're there and there, but like
sure, and you're.
like yeah, but like I'm not about to spell like some random ass street name that I've never heard of and be like, you can't even spell where I live. I'm like, no, because I've never heard of it
Fuck
before.
you. Yeah, you grammar Nazis.
Yeah, get out of my house.
Well, I was gonna say because I'm from Long Island. When we were talking about like people that are just kind of like trying, but still don't know, like when like we're in that era of people trying to be accepting of everyone, but still
Yeah.
scared. When we met, that happened to me because I was bringing you up on stage.
Where did we meet? Was it?
We met at Moon Tower.
I
Right.
think maybe that's why I thought you were like from.
You think I was a fucking local? See, this is what Moon Tower does, and I'm going back this year. I think.
I didn't think you were
So-
local. I feel like I thought you said you were from like Nashville.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Did you used to live in Nashville?
Never in my whole life.
I'm a dreamer. I make myths of people's lives.
I like that. No, they had me hosting some shows, so I felt like people thought I was a local.
Did you say my name wrong?
No, but I've never brought up someone who's non-binary,
Oh,
so I
yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
how to bring you up. And I just I was so embarrassed with myself. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
she, he,
You
he,
can't-
it,
You
they,
can say truly whatever. I feel like it only hurts my feelings if like after a while I know you and I'm like, come on.
Right. Get it together. Yeah.
And not even hurt my feelings. I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Well, not to compare it, but that's how I feel when people call me Brandon. So
People call you Brandon?
all the time. People call me Brandon.
Yeah, that would stink.
Yeah, it's you know what?
Because it's your name.
It is my name. But at a certain point, you kind of have to, and I don't know if this is how you feel with what you identify as, but after a while, you kind of just go like, fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to be me, and if someone asks, whatever. Like, it only affected me because one time I was at the School of Visual Arts. No, not School of Visual. I went to the New York Film Academy.
Oh, you.
And one of the guys was like, "Is it Brandon or Brendan?" And I was like, "It's Brendan, but I don't care." And he goes, "You do care.
Yeah.
It's your fucking name."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ugh." So now I'm
Great
getting
advice.
bullied into how I care. Don't you?
No, but I
don't you
think
hate
that's great
that?
advice. Your name is very important in our industry. Like people should be saying right.
My name is so fucking. I'm like, I really should have. Did you now when you? Because you've got a great name. I don't imagine you when you're starting being like, I'm gonna go by this. I'm gonna go by that.
My mom did ask me like before SNL, like before anything big. Apparently, she went to a psych or something new, but she's like, "Do you want to change your name? Because you're like me and your dad don't care. Like if you want to change it to like one of my grandma's maiden names,
Right?
I can. And sometimes I wish I did because my name is spelled Kearney.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say Kearney, but it's Kearney,
Yeah.
and that's the only thing that kind of
It's
makes me
annoying.
upset a
Yeah.
little bit.
A little
Sorry,
annoying.
I'll stop petting you.
My uncle's name's Kearney, so I fucking know it.
Kearney
Spells it differently though. CAR.
It's his first name.
No.
Oh.
I'm not gonna give his first name.
Oh,
Almost
totally.
did though. Not like he's on anything.
Well,
Like
you know.
I could literally give his fucking social security number, and I wouldn't be afraid of what you incels are gonna do.
Oh yeah, I can barely memorize my own digits.
I know. I've been putting in a social security number for years that I don't really know if that's my social security number. But on the other end of that, I've had no problems. So
That's good.
it's it's fine.
Maybe it's a guy named Brandon.
I know. They're like, you're so lucky. You got so lucky, kid. And also, I think we did Just for Laughs the same year. Did you just do
I
Just for
never
Laughs?
did Just for Laughs.
Really?
I never did it.
I
They
must
never caught me
Be
before it
mistaking you as
closed down.
another person who looks just like me.
I know, right?
So many.
I do remember my mom being like sitting my brothers and I like down and we were probably hanging out. She's like, "You guys need to remember these numbers. Like remember these numbers.
Social security
This
number?
is important."
Is it?
And I was like, "What is this?"
Is it? I know. It's like, if you want to get really into this, like, it's kind of spooky that all we really are just numbers. Like, our real names are our numbers.
This is why I can't smoke weed.
Everybody notices my weed, and they're like,
No, I
"This
mean
guy."
I don't really smoke anymore because I'm like
Really?
I would think about that. I'd be like, oh my.
So, were you like a sober person?
No.
You doing poppers and shit?
No, I drink. My favorite drug of choice is alcohol.
Yeah, the best.
But I've been trying to, slow things down, focus on centering myself. Okay, I'm trying to lose weight.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? I'll tell
Come
you
on.
what, and you can put those cat ears on at any time. But I'll
Oh,
tell
yeah,
you
yeah, no,
what.
I'll feel it out.
Yeah, feel it out, please. If I knew you weren't going to wear the
All
cat
right,
ears,
I'll put them on.
there it
They're
is.
full of cat hair, though.
Oh wait, take them off then. Take them off.
No,
I don't
no,
want you to
no.
get sick.
No, he's trying to kill me.
We're also if you could put
Start
a little
licking my hand.
whisker on your nose. No, but really, if you want to take those off, you can. Take
No, they're on now.
them off.
We're in this.
You start getting that like
I'm like,
really crunched up, stung face.
man, it is tough. Cats are tough.
I know.
I
my
wish
little guy's
I
not
wish
too
I
bad,
was
though.
a cat. I mean, I don't wish I was a cat.
You wish you were a
I wish
cat.
I was friends.
Let's explore
with
that.
cats.
You wish you were a cat.
I mean, I wish I liked cat.
They really. I mean, like I love dogs. Oh, we all love dogs.
But it's hard to have a dog. It would be irresponsible for comedians who travel and
Exactly.
are out every night to have a dog.
Exactly.
Unless
I mean,
there's a partner. That
he
can-
literally. I just fucking leave for 4 days. I have somebody come in and check on him every once in a while, but just to make sure he's
Yeah,
still
this is
breathing.
really his apartment. I just crash a couple times a month. and-
Yeah, I wish he would pay
yeah.
instead of me having to pay
Hey.
so much fucking money. He's so cute.
only
You have
got
any
a
pets or
fish.
anything like that?
No, I got nothing that is living.
Oh God.
You
You have anything dead?
No. I have a couple pieces of driftwood in my apartment.
Do you?
Yeah. I grew up by a lake.
Oh, did you really? Just making stuff?
Yeah, just making shit. It's literally just wood on my. I think I was gonna do something with it, but I didn't.
Really? What were you gonna do if comedy wasn't? If it didn't call upon you?
Oh, I would. Well, I would probably like get more into woodworking and painting.
I think about that all the time. I think I'd
What would
be
you
a
do?
delivery food driver. I
Come
love
on.
delivering food. Yeah.
Think again. Come on. You can do that. Come on.
Think again.
Yeah, think again.
Okay, I would.
Because in the city, you'd get hit by a car.
Oh, I wouldn't live in the city.
Oh,
If
duh.
I'm not doing comedy, I'm living in like, I'm going to like North Carolina or something.
Yeah, well, that's going to be hard to deliver food.
Why?
Well, because people are farther away. You're wasting gas money. You're getting in and out of the car. By the time you get in and out,
so true.
I delivered Instacart in Chicago before I made some real
You
money.
just love Chicago, don't you?
Yeah,
I mean,
boy.
let's get a Chicago counter up on here. How long did you live in Chicago? Chicago.
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
You started comedy there, I guess.
I didn't start there. I actually started. I did a couple shows in college. Like literally, went up like 10 times, and then I went to Put in Bay, which is my hat. I think my hat.
Do you remember your first joke?
Yeah,
What was your first joke?
that I look like Susan Boyle.
And
And when I would get drunk in college, I would sing. I dream a dream, but my voice is like 20 octaves deeper now, so I can't.
Aw.
But my my first couple stand-ups were like on YouTube forever, and I couldn't figure out how to get them off.
Really?
Line. And then when I got SNL, my agents were like, "Do you have anything like that? Like you don't like?" So if I wanted to do it on Weekend Update, it wouldn't
Sure.
already be on the internet or something.
Yeah.
I was like, actually, I have some terrible stand-up. Like it's nothing bad. It's
Right.
just poorly written jokes that I literally remember writing in religion class in college.
Right. I mean, I, as a comedy
Theology,
fan, would
whatever the-
love that shit. I love when you find a comedian that you like and you're like,
They
oh,
wiped it,
let
okay?
Let me go all. Oh, they did?
Oh, thank God,
we'll
they
find
wiped
it.
it.
We'll find it. You don't know. Nicole over here, she's a fucking brainiac. She'll
Don't
find it.
even think about it, please.
She's got connections over there. She's going to go into a van. I found it.
Do you remember your first joke?
I haven't even written a joke yet, so no.
Shut the
No,
hell up.
it's my first joke was what was it? It definitely wasn't it could have been a look like joke. Oh, I think my first joke was I said something about I saw a store that only sold umbrellas, and I was like, wow, what a horrible life that is, where it's like you come home, the guy comes home, and the wife is like, did you make any sales today? And he goes, it's fucking beautiful out. What do you think?
Yeah.
You know,
Did
that-
it rain?
Not a bad joke. And
That is
every
funny.
once in a while, I think about that joke, and I'm like, could I bring that back? And then I'm like, why would I? And
I
then
think
and then
it's
I
funny.
try, and people could see how much I hate it in my eyes,
Oh yeah.
so they don't do it. Now let me ask you this, okay?
Yeah.
When you get booked for SNL, were they like, have you said the fucking N-word or anything like that? Were they like, tell us, you have to tell us? It's like a lawyer. They have to be
no,
like, you got to tell us the truth.
I think that's what my agents were asking me, and the producers probably ask. I'm sure they ask, but
Not like you would or anyone would.
right. I mean,
I
don't know.
I'm
I
sure
think it's like when you're like if someone were running for president, it's like, did you like ever get arrested? Like it's like
right.
if you're going
That would be cool though.
that's terrible.
New
But it's
SNL
like-
cast member arrested for
Actually, I've never been arrested.
never been arrested.
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
You never had any problem with the cops or anything like that.
No, one time in high school, I was at a house party and I didn't drink a drop of alcohol, and I went and I had to blow a breathalyzer, and nothing obviously came up, and then I got home.
And you're all,
And I woke my mom and dad up, and I was like, I was at a party and they were drinking, and I blew a breathalyzer.
They're
My
like,
dad,
oh, come here, sweetheart.
my dad's
We're-
like, well, what the heck? What'd you blow? And I'm like, 0. And they're like, go to bed. Who cares?
I feel like I know exactly who your parents are.
Well, I just think I catastrophize a lot of things. So I think, the overthinking spills into my childhood. too,
Sure.
so.
Yeah. Did your parents fuck you up like in a way that's like, I still love them, but this is the shit that they did. Like, I'll tell you what, and I'll give you, I'll loosen this conversation up.
yeah.
I'll lube it up for you
Please do.
because I know we're getting a little personal here while I'm dressed as a Yoshi.
I was
But-
gonna ask, are you a frog or you're like an off-brand Yoshi?
Off-brand.
Yeah, where's your cart?
What the fuck? What do you mean? Where's my cart?
Mario Kart.
There's just, you know
I guess
what?
Yoshi also walked around.
You know what? I
never seen him off the car.
I almost went full fucking nerd on you and been like, actually, Yoshi's a part of the blah, blah, blah.
He in the Super Mario.
He's in everything.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, you're like,
He's not on this
that's like
card.
being like, SpongeBob, where's your bathing suit that you ripped? And you're like, that's one episode.
Well, that's the only important episode is when SpongeBob gets naked.
When Sandy came around to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown, and no one ever gets to dance with a fool who went and
ripped his pants.
Ripped his pants.
Right?
It is ripped his pants. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's lube the conversation for you. The parents. All right. My parents are great. My parents. Parents.
Yeah,
I think I could play someone with a stutter really well on TV.
Unfortunately, I think you could too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, if I go, my
You're method acting.
parents. Like,
Okay, tell me,
anyway,
tell
okay,
me.
so my parents have done enough, blah, blah, blah. I still love them. It's a complicated relationship, yada, yada, yada. Now, when I was walking down the street, have you ever had one of these where you're walking down the street? Have you ever walked down the street?
Yeah.
Okay, so far so good. You ever been walking down the street and have you ever been doing stand up and you're like, I was walking down the street and you're
Yeah,
like,
and then I'm like,
God, what the
just
just
slap
say
me.
the
I want you to
stupid
get up and
fucking-
slap me
just
across the
say,
face.
there's so many things where you're like walking down the street
other
the other
day.
day. Yeah.
Ugh.
I even said that in my special where I caught myself saying the other day and I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, this
We all do it
yeah.
though, because what if it really was the other fucking day?
It wasn't, and it never will be. If a joke is good, it did not happen the other day. It happened 3 months ago, and you're finally figuring it out. No, but I was walking down the street the other day, and I saw a little doll on the ground, and it was like this teddy bear, and I went, oh, a little kid lost his teddy bear, and then I blacked out all of this stuff of when I was younger. I used to carry around little dolls like kids do, and I'd bring them places and whatever. And every time I lost one of the toys or dolls, my mom would scream at me. And I just was looking at this teddy bear being like, I was just a little kid. Why would she treat me like that? Like, why couldn't she say, it's okay? Like,
Yeah.
don't get in the habit of losing things, know the value of $1, but it's okay. It's just a doll. No, it was a whole big fucking fight. And I just started crying in the day, just looking at this teddy bear
that's
crying.
So sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sad. Now tell me
is
some of your
sad.
traumas.
Like it was like it came out.
It came
from
out. I
underneath.
forgot about it. And then I started to remember another thing where when I was in trouble with my mom, if my mom, whatever, if me and my mom got in a big fight and she wanted to like teach me a lesson, she'd come into my room and she'd trash my room and she'd like throw my TV on the
my
ground
goodness.
and she'd pull my clothes out and throw my clothes everywhere.
Are you
And
serious?
she'd take my jackets and throw them on the
How many years
ground.
apart are you?
My mom?
Yeah.
She's turning 70 soon.
Okay.
She might be 69.
So
And I'm 18, so whatever that is. No, I'm 33.
okay.
So what does that matter?
Because I didn't know if maybe like I have some friends that parents are like really young and they're like close to an
Oh,
age,
really?
and maybe they would fight like that.
That's some Cleveland shit.
Yeah, but
Somebody has a
I
baby
guess
at 16.
not me trying to make excuses for your mom, but I'm like, yeah, that was not cool of her.
No, we're all troubled people, so it is what it
Yeah.
is, and we have a great relationship now. But I completely forgot about that. Also, she'd trash my room,
Fascinating.
and before she'd walk out, she'd be like, "Clean this shit up."
No.
Yeah.
she comes here. She's like, and actually, she just did it last week.
Yeah, that's
To
why
me
my
again.
place is such a mess.
It's nice in here. There's just a lot of cords.
There's a lot of cord. Yeah, it is a lot of
But it's
cords.
because you're videotaping.
That's true. We are. This is a big production.
It is.
So,
It's really cool.
now-
You guys don't even know how cool it is in here.
It is very cool, and everybody doesn't respect me or think
I
I'm-
do. The only thing I don't respect about you is that you didn't tell me you were wearing a costume.
I did answer the door like this.
Yeah, and I was actually like, okay, well,
I should have told you.
it's okay. I come from a
Should we-
big costume family.
Should we just cut this entire thing and
I'm gonna go.
get the fuck out of here? Tell me. So yeah, I guess you don't really have to tell me about your traumas.
Oh no, I'll tell
but-
you. I'll tell you. Let me think of one.
Yeah. If you gotta think, it's not that bad. That's what I
No,
would say to my.
actually am
kid.
very
go-
fortunate. My parents are awesome, and I think the only downfall of my childhood, and this is not their fault because they were trying to like put us in good schools, was they weren't around as much as I wanted them to be. But
Oh.
I'm obsessed with them.
Asking someone to tell them what your trauma is and then being like, oh, were you going to cry?
Yeah, no. They're around. And I love them. I love my mom and dad. I'm very lucky.
Let's send it to them. My dad, blur in a suit. You know, I get
blur
that.
In a suit?
I get that. Blur in a suit.
Yeah, my dad didn't wear a suit. But I would help him take off his construction boots every day after work.
Oh, hell yeah. Can I tell you something? The thing I hate doing the most for someone
untying boots
is untying their boots and taking off their shoes.
Interesting.
I hate that. I used to date a girl.
You didn't take my shoes off when I got here.
I don't do it anymore. I refuse. I used to date a girl that would wear Doc Martens all the time, and she'd be like, "Can you take my shoes off?"
I mean, that's very cute of you to do.
I'm cute. When I'm in a relationship, I am cute.
Well, then take off those damn boots.
Fuck that. No, there's a line.
They are a pain in the ass.
And also, there's a line. Okay,
yeah.
There's some things you have to not do.
I love
so that they won't think you as a bitch.
Like, yeah. Like a daily, like you should do it on a special treat day.
Yeah, you go. Look
like,
how sweet
baby. Hey, come here.
Hey, let me take
you. Have a rough day. Let me take your boots off while I'm talking. You don't even notice the shoes are off.
I'll tell you what. As soon as I take those shoes off, you know where they're going? Right up my fucking nose.
No.
Love it.
No, you're kidding.
I'm not kidding. I love when a lady is smelly.
Scented?
You know what I'm saying? Now, what's your favorite holiday?
Oh, right. Thanksgiving, my dude.
You love Thanksgiving.
Not because of what it is and what it stands for,
what
taking land.
What do you think?
But it's because when my family gets together, we all stay in our lake house. Like there's like 30 of us, and we do like a little. We take the raw turkey through our neighbors' houses, and dressed up in millions of different costumes.
Really? What do you guys dress up like pilgrims or something?
Hell no. All
Indians?
All PC. we have like, bald caps and like it's truly a bunch of random. Like my mom wears a SpongeBob onesie usually.
What? Really?
Yeah.
You guys treat this shit like it's Christmas.
Yeah. Because Christmas, it's like, I feel like our family's getting bigger and a little older, so like everyone's kind of everywhere. But Thanksgiving, it's like, no, we are here. We do a week.
Right.
My uncle makes a schedule.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. I fucking hate Thanksgiving.
Well, it's because all the kids are home from college, and there's like Ohio State, Michigan football game. We jump in the lake. We all sleep in a bunk bedroom.
Now, you're not afraid of the lake?
God, no.
Of the animals and the creatures that inhabit
No,
it.
the only thing that's in there is a Loch Ness Monster. Okay. The only thing that's in there is like a sturgeon, which is like the size, I think, of this couch, but that might be totally wrong.
What do you think of this couch?
It needs help.
We're getting a new couch. I'm using
really
the
excited.
Patreon, the podcast money, and we're getting a new couch. I'm on it, you guys. Okay.
I mean, I don't think I've seen your videos, and it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad from the video,
but it could use a little oomph.
It could use a little oomph. Yeah, but
I ain't judging. You brought it up.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't lie to my friends.
Yeah, fuck this couch. I want to ask you more about this Thanksgiving and this lake house. That would be
We used to burn couches in college.
Really?
Yeah.
My dad told me he did that once. My dad told me he got really drunk. He was like, when I was first drinking, he was like, let me tell you something about alcohol, okay? One advice I can give you, do not mix liquors. And he was like, me and my brother, we mixed liquors. We went to a park. We set fire to our couch.
No.
Yeah. Which is crazy because my dad's like, lame. He's not lame. But
you said a suit and a blur.
He's a blur in a suit. A blur in a suit. He's a fucking nerd.
He's wearing a blur and
he's a nerd. I'm trying to do a joke about how like a lot of these guys I know have like, if they're good with guns, it's because their dads were good with guns and everything. And I'm trying to be like, if we gave my dad a gun, he'd get like school shootery in his head. Now, is that funny? That's just a premise.
I'm like,
that's just a premise.
All right, we'll work on that premise. Wait, what does your dad do? Or is he retired?
He's a consultant. He's on his way to retirement at this point. He was in insurance. He was a lawyer, and now he consults on insurance. Blah blah blah.
So he's slowing his way to.
So when you're celebrating Thanksgiving, you guys do it for. You see, it's all about family. Okay, can I say
Yeah.
that? It is all about family when it comes to holidays because you have a very good Thanksgiving family, right?
Yes.
Right.
Very fortunate.
And you're very fortunate. You got a lot of young people probably coming home
Mhm.
from school. Everybody's so
Yeah.
happy. My family I mean, we're losing people by the minute. And we're not
Aw.
making people. So
Got it.
the Sagalow family is in dire need, and we do 2 Thanksgivings, which annoys the shit out of me. 'Cause
Are you
my-
doing one on your mom's, one on your dad's side?
Exactly. One with my mom, one with my dad.
Oh, they're divorced.
They're divorced.
Okay.
Yeah. So I go to a restaurant with my mom and my
Okay.
uncle, my aunt, my sister, and I get like a steak because I know I'm going to be eating.
I'm like,
turkey.
you're
And
complaining about 2 meals, 2 good meals.
2 meals I don't pay
But
for
you probably,
either.
yeah, but you probably
I'm full.
conversations you probably don't have to.
Well, you
oh,
know,
you do it the
thanks-
same day.
No.
Oh, I'm like, you're having 2. You're like,
No,
yeah, I
no,
go to
no.
one steak dinner and then I go across town and I
Yeah.
have another steak dinner.
And then I just get dessert for myself.
Then I
No.
go to Dairy Queen.
But it's the next day, and I still have diarrhea from the night before.
It'll kill you.
So I'm like, oh my god, and I hate this. And the one with my dad is so sad because it's just me, my dad, and my sister. And he's like, "How's your
Aw.
potatoes?" And we're like, they're good, they're fine. But you have a full lake filled with monsters, and now this lake that is this a
Lake Erie, sorry.
Is it Lake Erie?
It's the shallowest Great Lake. So
is it
actually
really
gets
Lake
war-
Erie?
Yeah. So it gets warm the fastest. Like when I lived by Lake Michigan, it was always so cold when you jumped in the summer. But in the middle of July, you jump in Lake Erie, you're swimming in a big pool.
You never got any leeches. You never got any
No.
bugs, snakes. You never got bit.
There's definitely water snakes.
There's definitely water snakes.
There's
Your
like
Honor.
a million, and they only bite you a little, and they're
They
only
bite
in
you a
certain
little.
spots. Like there's a lot of snakes within the islands in Lake Erie.
You see, this isn't. People say shit like it's normal. It's not normal to be bitten by snakes.
They're just like they're water snakes. They're just like
I don't like
you,
it.
you know the show Dirty Jobs. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Your Honor, I think I caught. There.
You sneezed on me, man. No, you know the show Dirty Jobs with Mike. What's his name?
No.
You don't know the show Dirty Jobs?
No,
Look at me, I got it off.
Dirty jobs, I will say, is a hard phrase to say. Dirty
think-
jobs.
Okay, I forgot what his last name is, but it's this guy, and he goes around and he does he basically interns at a place, and he learns how to do these dirty jobs all over the U.S. And one of them was studying water snakes in Lake Erie. And it was the only dirty job that he had to be like, I can't do this because he
What?
was getting bit so much.
Really? And the
Yeah.
bites hurt? Can you give me a
Yeah.
pinch like
I
it
don't
would
know.
feel?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nothing. That's
But
nothing. I can handle
you're
that.
not maybe a little harder.
But you're
you're not expecting
You're
it.
not
You're
expecting it. So the surprise. Now I'll say this, and maybe you can agree. The surprise of something makes it
Terrifying.
hurt.
terrifying.
The surprise of it makes it hurt because your body is so not ready for it. So it gets intense.
Ain't even those scare videos where it's like, oh, some kid on TikTok scares his mom every week, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
and it's like this compilation. Is that a word?
Compilation. Yeah.
Okay, it sounded weird.
I have a Spotify playlist on my. I do every year. I'll do a new Spotify playlist, and I call it the
Only once a year.
once a year, and I put a
I'm
put a
dead,
bunch
dude.
of fucking songs in it, and sometimes I get up to 500 songs for the year, and I call it my masturbation compilation.
Dad, wait, you only. I know people.
I mean, I listen to other music, but
That's
no,
funny.
some people have. They're like sad playlist.
They're sad on a Tuesday.
Yeah, they're like it's-
Feeling chipper on a Monday.
right. Pop
They're
punk.
eating cheese sticks on a Wednesday.
That's the
I do
playlist.
have my
whole
playlist are
is eating
cheese sticks. And
wings.
I fell yesterday. They're just they're random. But I know.
fell yesterday.
Yeah.
Ooh, I tripped and fell on my knees yesterday.
I do have a playlist called I Fell Yesterday. And don't worry, they're private.
What? Mine are fucking
Because they're
local.
all Justin Bieber on repeat.
No, mine
Just
are.
kidding.
Mine have
I've
Disney
been really-
songs.
Oh, yeah. Don't even talk to me about Moana.
Bro, Moana is one of the best written. That
Get outta
lot of
here.
great songs in that.
Gorgeous
Moana, make waves, Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Malta knew is all you need.
Oh, was really good.
But you know what? I'm dressed as a Yoshi. You begrudgingly put cat ears on. Let's talk about Halloween a little bit.
yeah.
Okay? Do you like Halloween?
I love Halloween in college and high school.
But in normal life, how old are you now? If you don't mind me
34.
asking? Okay, 34. I'm 33.
I ain't afraid of my age.
Hell yeah.
On my TikTok where I have like no followers, I don't post anything. I do say I'm 45, and no one said anything. So I'm like, do I look 40?
It's so funny to picture just having a TikTok that no one goes to where you're just revealing your real age. You're like, hey guys,
I'm 45.
I'm 42. Sorry. So you don't the Halloween now, but you're a big drinker. Like Halloween is drinking holiday.
Yeah, but I mean, the last couple of years I've had I do shows and stuff.
Right. Do you like doing shows on Halloween?
Yeah, of course. I like doing shows because it keeps me out of trouble.
And what trouble is this?
I don't know. I feel like
the fuck? Get
Like,
you
I
out of
get-
trouble. What are you fucking hanging out with a crazy group of kids?
no. I mean, I don't know. I get carried
Taking
away
fucking
on
rims
like
off tires?
parties and stuff. I don't even
Oh,
get
yeah.
carried away. I just like I don't know. When I have a show, it's like I'll go to a party and I'll like have like a beer
Yeah.
and then I'll go to my show.
Right. And it's also like
But if I don't have
It's
a
just
party
so
and I'm
much
like,
more
well,
fun.
and I'm dressed up as like Coach Reed or something, and I'm like, well, let's rip it. We're going down for touchdowns tonight.
yes. Go blue.
I'm like, where's the keg?
Go green. It was green, right? Whatever you're. Oh
Andy
wait, what
Reid?
am I talking about? No, I'm thinking about Friday Night Lights.
Oh yeah. Coach Taylor.
Coach Taylor. So I totally get that, and I love having a show because you get that fun and that nice feeling without having to get fucking hammered.
Yeah.
If you do well. But I also feel like
you do well,
you're
yeah,
like
exactly.
me. Maybe I don't know. I'm only saying that
No, I'm
because
sure
I feel like when we
we have a similar
we have the same
style.
kind of drinking style where you get fucking hammered.
You don't drink?
and not anymore.
Good for you.
I was really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I
Um,
gotta crack the whip sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta but you know what? As far as the losing weight thing goes, I was losing more weight when I was drinking because I would just drink and pass out.
Right.
Now I just eat at 1 a.m.
You're
and
like,
then I
so
go to
Molly,
sleep.
get out there and drink.
Yeah,
That'll make
that
you
is what I'm
lose some
saying.
weight.
If you want to lose weight, not drinking is not the answer.
Yeah.
Drinking is the answer for losing weight.
Pizza's my nemesis.
Oh, really? You get pizza late at night? I don't know why I
Not
put
because
late
I
at night on you.
no yeah I'm moving out.
Yeah, you eat at 4 in the morning. You get pizza at 4 in the morning.
I open up. You eat pizza late at night. Just like,
yeah.
like
Oh,
if-
you get Chinese
like
late
if
at
any
night?
of my friends are like our friends are ordering food, I'm like pizza.
Yeah,
and they're
of
like,
course.
no, Kearney, like we always get pizza.
It's the fucking
So,
best.
Like bread and cheese, like sue me. It's delicious.
Everybody loves bread and cheese. Yeah, but I also feel like you might be like me in this way where you're just so funny when you're drunk too. Where I was never like an issue. I was just hilarious. Like I was more
Yeah.
funny and all that stuff, but it was 100% getting in the way of my
Did you
life.
get pretty depressed today as after?
I'm always depressed. Here's the thing.
But like, I mean, no, but
Yeah, of
I know it
course.
probably was a while. How long have you been sober? If you don't
3.
mind me
But
asking?
I had a little bit of a relapse on St. Patrick's Day. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
okay.
Shit my pants.
Hey, now that's another holiday.
I
you and
also
I know.
not only did I shit my pants on St. Patrick's Day because I was drinking, I shit my pants a couple weeks ago. Not pants, but I got out of the shower and I went into my room and I farted and diarrhea came out. And it went on the ground and I had to clean it.
Silence. The silence. All right, I will tell you. I think I ate this weird salad at the airport yesterday, and I can't stop shitting. And on the way here, one of the reasons I was late was because I was at Starbucks waiting to use the bathroom.
Oh my God. Hey, if you need to use the bathroom, go
no,
crazy.
but I do. No, I feel good now. But I do think salad goes through me like a
Me too.
hot pocket in a teenager.
Yeah, because the rest of your body, when salad is in my body, my body like it's almost as if like it's like a new jail member is coming in, and the rest of my body's going, "What's up, salad, pussy?"
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, they're like spitting
hell
on the
outta
salad.
here.
Yeah, new fish, new fish.
That's hilarious.
All the burgers and the wings are all picking on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
salad
yeah.
going through my
The
body.
pizza's like, this is on there, boy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pick a side.
Send it out the chute.
So, but
Not without warning.
shows on Halloween now are great. Are there any holidays that you refuse to do shows? I'll give you a couple.
Mhm.
St. Patrick's Day,
4th of July.
4th of July.
Dude, like they're just terrible.
There's
time to do it.
yeah.
Nobody's gonna.
4th
come.
of July, no one's going to be there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Super Bowl, no one's going to be there.
True.
And if they are, they stink.
True. Couldn't agree more.
And that's pretty much it.
I love that Super Bowl is a holiday, but it isn't one for me too.
It's a holiday.
It is.
What the fuck? What
I'm
the
like,
flip?
bring me the dips.
Yeah.
Where are the dips?
So Thanksgiving's your favorite holiday.
What's
Halloween, Christmas. You kidding? But
you
Halloween, I'm getting into. You see the lights. You see the Jack.
I like the Halloween that you're
Skellington.
getting into. I think that's
I'm
exciting.
wearing a costume.
What were you? Like, I dressed up as Mrs. Doubtfire for like 4 years in a row.
That's
college.
great.
So I had a fake ID, and I looked nothing like this girl. And I remember I tried to use it a few times, and they were like, "Just go away." But they were nice enough where they gave it back to me, and I was like, "That's kind of nice." And then I went to the same bar as Mrs. Doubtfire, and the guy told me to take, and I had makeup on, and the guy told me to take my glasses off. And then he let me in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, why is that?
I had a vacuum carrying around with me one year.
That's
like a
annoying.
shitty vacuum.
That's
from,
annoying to carry around a
awesome.
vacuum.
I was like vacuuming the lawn, partying. I was like, it was the funniest.
Hello.
Yeah, it
Doing
was
that
great.
kind
It
of
was
stuff.
great.
That's so
and
funny.
then another year, I was Mimi from Drew Carey's show because it was a similar costume.
So you dress
to Miss
with how,
Doubtfire.
and you dress with kind of how you look in
Yeah.
a way. You go,
And I wanna
this
say
is the
thanks
way
for
I
that.
look. You dress exactly like people that look just like you.
Oh yeah, I had the kitten heels. I was ripping. I was like, men, step aside.
I dressed up as I didn't really dress up. I mean, you dress up when you're
You what?
younger. Not really. I mean, I am dressed up right now, but strictly.
I'm like, listen,
for the
Yoshi, tell
content.
me the truth.
I dressed up as I didn't really do. I did Hunter S. Thompson when I was in high school, and I did that because I wanted to take a bunch of cough medicine and go to school, which I did, and it was awesome. And then I dressed up as Eminem one year because I had a ski mask. So I was like, all right, let me do the ski mask with the overalls kind of thing. And then I just never did costumes again. And then like the only time I
Yeah.
did a costume
was today.
this is literally the last time I wore a costume. But I would wear, like, if somebody was like a costume party and I was trying to be like a hot guy, you know what I mean? Because hot guys
I
don't
get you.
really wear costumes. I would wear the cat ears, not those, but I would get my own cat ears, and I would draw a little.
Well, these
thing
are
on my
yours. I just
nose.
want
those are
everyone to
also
know
mine.
these are not
Molly
mine.
brought these, and I would draw on my nose, and I'd draw little whiskers, and then I'd wear like a cool outfit. So I'd be like, I'm a cat.
Yeah, you're like meow,
Meow.
meow, girl,
Yeah, meow, girl, pussy. You know what I'm saying?
meow. Come on.
No, I never got laid on Halloween. You ever get laid on Halloween?
Yes, in college. I remember one year, maybe I wasn't Mrs. Duffer. This year we were goth. Me and my two other friends, we were like hardcore goth. Like it looked scary because we ran into another group of like sorority girls that we were friends with.
Whoa.
And they were like goth. Like they were like goth.
Right,
And we were like
scene
goth.
kids.
Like,
Right, you guys
we
went
weren't
full-
laughing. And then it was like midnight. We were in this costume for like 6 hours. I was like, you guys, I'm so depressed. I got to get out of this costume before we go to the next party. So I ran inside and I got this big fur coat and I dressed up as Benjamin Franklin.
Fur coat, Benjamin Franklin.
If you saw the look, you'd understand. And I didn't even know who I was. People were like, "Are you Benjamin Franklin?" I was like, "Sure."
That's hilarious. Go to a party, put a bunch of shit on you, and have people go, "Are you this?" And you go, "Yes, I am."
So I did hook up with someone
Oh, nice.
as Benjamin Franklin,
Wow.
and I rode my bike over to their house. I rode my friend's bike over to their house with one pedal. So I was apparently really into it,
one pedal,
dude. It was like you have to go.
dude. That sucks.
It was wild. It was
with like a
wild.
long coat on. The
Yeah, it
coat's-
was-
you have the
There's
coat
a picture.
flipped over
I know
your
there's
back.
a picture somewhere of me on the bike, and I'm like, "See you later, suckers."
Do you have a favorite candy?
Ooh. Okay, chocolatey, I'd go straight up M&M's.
There you go.
Yeah,
if
you
you
know
want
I'll be
any of
taking one for
those.
the ride.
What kind of M&Ms?
Um,
Regular?
I could really-
M&M Day regular?
I could really fly with any type of M&M, but you know what? Actually, I take that back. Kit Kat.
Kit Kat, you're fucking nervous.
Kit Kat. Kit Kat.
Come on. Come on, say it with your chest.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
As a cat. Come on.
Kit Kat fucking rules.
What's yours?
Pussy.
Grow up. You freaking wish, man.
Fucking
You know that.
wish,
You know
dude.
that that's not candy.
Your mom.
That's more of an entree dessert. That's more of an entree.
My favorite candy is either peanut M&Ms or Twix, I think.
Oh, Twix. I respect that.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I'll
Twix
tell
are
you.
great.
You know how much of a fucking psychopath I am? I legitimately got mad. I hate that because when I get mad, I really feel my anger and it like kind of bogs me down, and it happens all the time for no reason, and I have to just be like, what are you mad at here? But I got this bowl of candy, which hasn't been touched, by the way.
We're
gonna touch them. And they got Twix in it, but if you see in Twix,
a lot less.
Oh, I don't know a lot less. Is that where I got it?
No, there's a lot less Twix.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. There's a reason for that. I ate a ton of
I
them.
thought you were gonna say.
No,
I was trying to guess
I'll
what
tell
you're
you.
saying. That's my ADD.
That
Sorry about
is
that.
kind of a legitimate thing to be mad at. This is not legitimate at all. Kit Kat's got these. They have the left and the right.
Yeah.
And I go, what are they doing? Like, why? It's not left and right. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
It made me really mad. I went, there's no point in it. And I'm literally in my house alone doing this, going, there's no fucking point.
Yeah.
And it's not even funny. It's not even like I'm like, oh, maybe this is like a bit.
No, I mean, I think, and I'm not trying to give you a diagnosis, but I think people probably with OCD probably really, really hate that.
You think I have OCD?
No, I said I'm not trying to give you a diagnosis because if you did, those would be a little more.
So you diagnosed
organized.
me as an OCD person?
No, I didn't. I swear it. I swear it.
Guess what? That's my personality for the next few years. You just gave me a new personality.
Don't you think it would like mess somebody up? Like, oh, I have to eat all the left ones.
Yes.
I can't eat all
If
the
I
right
had
ones.
that kind of OCD, maybe. But I just looked at it and I was like,
Pissed you off.
what's the point?
You should call him or write them a letter.
Yeah, it's just like,
No, you
it's
should write him a
not
letter.
cute.
Let's write him a letter.
How many fucking psychotic letters do these companies get that are like, Dear Twix, coming at you from Fargo?
Bro, I wrote Delta a letter.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you want to talk about it?
of course.
I don't know if you guys are in a heated lawsuit.
No. I had the opportunity to fly Delta 1.
What's
to-
that?
Like, it's like where you lay down. It's like a pod flying.
Oh.
And I got it. And my chair broke mid-flight.
What?
So when it was stuck laying down, and the lady's like, you gotta put your chair up. And I was like, I can't. And so I would have to fall into the aisle to get out. It was actually pretty comical. And then the flight attendant put me in the
you had to
in the
roll
middle. Then I had to
into
go to the
aisle?
back of the plane to for the rest of the flight, and she just gave me a piece of chocolate.
Aw.
She meant well, but I'm like, well, give me something for this flight.
You paid so much money for it.
Yeah.
Or you got the opportunity to.
Yeah,
Either way,
someone paid a lot of money.
yeah,
for it.
somebody paid a lot of money for that.
But
it was it at the end of
they
the.
did give me some points. But
Was
I
it
was
the
like,
beginning of the flight or was it the end of the flight?
It was middle, and that was like,
Why are they making you bring your seat up in the middle of the flight?
the plane should be in a museum. It was such an old plane.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was putting that up because, I was trying to get up to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
I
and they were
couldn't
like,
get
that
out.
needs to be up if you're gonna get up and go to the bathroom.
I couldn't get out.
Oh wow.
I had to roll out.
So you wrote a letter.
I wrote an email.
Dear Delta,
I was like, Dear Delta,
this sucks.
I want to let you know that I was really looking forward to my first time in first
Yeah,
class.
of course, yeah.
And boy, did I not like it because I was trying to be really nice because it's just like, oh, fuck. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa, what are those keys to?
I don't know.
Well, that sucks. I hope you got your points, huh?
I guess so.
Planes fucking suck, dude.
But the flight attendant was so sweet, so.
Oh, well,
Delta,
fuck 'em.
actually, it's okay. They just need to put that plane in their museum. It should not be in the air anymore. It's too
Yeah.
old.
Well, I can't believe they had like the laying down.
I was like,
thing
oh,
on
I'm
that.
so fat, I broke the goddamn chair.
The amount of chairs I've broke, and you just like, the minute you break a chair and you're on the floor, you're like, God damn it.
End this now.
Everyone saw it. This fucking sucks. I hate this. Did you go trick-or-treating when you were younger?
I did.
Did you like that? How long did you do it? Did you do it till too long?
No, I think my parents actually, this is another reason why I love my mom and dad, but since I was in kindergarten or first grade, my parents did a Halloween or haunted house in our garage. So it would be they would put these
Whoa.
walls up and it would be zigzag, and all my aunts and uncles would play a scary person. and like we had like an old bathtub filled with leaves, and like my uncle had a chainsaw, and like they would scare their. So we would go trick or treating, but not every year.
It's funny to be like, yeah, we had a bag of leaves and a chainsaw.
No, like he had
a dangerous
yeah.
real
And I remember
chainsaw.
I was like so mad at my Uncle Greg. He just married my Aunt Teresa, so I was like, I'm not calling you Uncle Greg. You'll be. Your name is Greg.
You're
to me.
Greg from now on.
Yeah, you're Greg, sir. And I remember he was trying to scare me. He like grabbed my shirt, and I was like, God damn it! And I, like,
really?
yeah, we talked about it recently. Actually,
Oh, that's cute.
I'm like, you scared me shitless, man.
Whoa, that's really cool that your family would do that. Did your parents dress up for Halloween or anything like that? You're like, did they ever dress up?
Oh yeah, my mom was a witch. She was a witch for a couple years,
Aren't
and then
they
she was like
all, right?
she was like a killer, like prom queen or something.
Oh, really? Like she had like blood all over her.
Yeah.
That's like Carrie.
Yeah.
What about your
Like
dad?
I don't think so.
I
I think he was like really into the haunted house. Like he had to really.
I feel like I don't even know him, but he feels like the type of guy that's like, I'm wearing a costume. I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah.
He's wearing a hat that says
I'm a
Giants
construction worker. I'm like, that's you every day, Dad. What the heck?
Your dad was a construction worker?
And a councilman later when I was in high school. He was a
Whoa, that's such
councilman.
a different. How do you become a councilman?
He
from
rides. He rides
Dude,
for the.
fuck yeah. That's sick. Now, did he catcall anyone? Was he a big catcalling construction worker?
Oh,
you
that's. I was
visited
like,
him on the site.
no, he was more like, I hope my wife packed me a good sandwich.
That's really sweet.
Did you have to pack your own lunch?
What for? What?
For lunch. For school.
Oh, no, I never did that. My parents did that, and
I was packing my lunch by like second grade, I swear.
What is that? A brag?
No. I'm like, why did I have to make my goddamn lunch? And then when my mom or dad would make it.
Oh, I thought you were like, I made my own fucking lunch.
No, I wish they made it. They were busy.
No, my parents would what would you put in your lunch box?
Dude, I had the
At
shit.
second
PB&J jelly just bleeding through the
Yeah, of
bread.
course, of course.
Like they used, I swear my parents would like use the sandwich as like a mitt to catch an apple. And it would just, the apple would just be like, and like once in a while we would have fruit snacks, but my brothers would heifer those down like the first second my mom got in the house.
Yeah, dude.
Carrots that I would just be
You're
like, I'm
actually
just gonna
making me
shit these
hungry.
out in an hour.
You like carrots? You don't like carrots?
Sure, like carrots was like, that's not like good. That's not like filling me up.
No, that sucks.
No, it was a good coursed lunch meal, but I wanted like Doritos.
Right. It's funny that you packed your own lunch and you didn't do that though. You know.
Where would I get the Doritos? I didn't have any money.
Right.
And if they did, again, I'm telling you, my brothers would like source it out and eat them in 1 hour.
You ever steal anything in your own life? You ever steal anything?
No,
You never stole?
I've never stolen one thing, I swear.
You've never stolen one thing? Do you remember any crime that you did, like the earliest crime? Like as like a kid? I'll give you an example.
I used to steal like
Oh.
change and money out of my dad's cup holders to go to the store and get myself like Smarties and stuff.
Were you a kid in the 1920s?
I know that does sound like really
You're
crazy.
like, I used to steal coins out of my dad's truck to get baseball cards.
Yeah. Well, I really did that. I was a thief in that sense. What did you
Oh.
steal? You probably
I stole all the time.
What'd you get?
I still steal.
Oh my god! I shake
I
my
steal
boots
all the fucking
I
time.
would shake my boots and then I would just go up and be like, I stole this. I'll work for free for the rest of my life.
Dude, I'll tell you what. That shaking in your boots. That's why you do it.
Oh no way!
I want to feel that rush.
No way!
I want to feel the rush of stealing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You think I don't got money? I could pay for whatever I want. Look at this place. Look at this kingdom. Okay.
It is a nice TV.
I got a guitar and a TV.
What else do you need? As a single
Right,
man,
fellas?
guitar and TV. Come on, play me a little song.
What do you want to hear?
Something that you wrote me.
You're
You're like, I'm Yoshi.
That's a perfect Yoshi impression.
That was pretty
by
good,
the way.
actually.
What would you know?
I know from when you hit him. When I hit him with the shell in Mario Kart. I'm like, oh, get the crap out of you, man.
I stole first thing I ever stole, and I got caught. Believe it or not, and I think that's
That's
when I
so
started
scary.
to become Heisenberg, and I started Breaking Bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I got caught and I liked it,
Hooked.
and I got away with it. I liked it. It was for me.
What did you steal?
I was going into during recess. let me get up here and explain this. During recess, the kids would leave their bags out because in elementary school,
You stole from a fellow mate?
yeah, from a classmate.
That's dirty, dude.
There's no fucking honor amongst thieves.
I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, I stole some peanut M&Ms.
No, I would go into there. So it would switch off. First grade, it would be lunch recess. Second grade, recess lunch.
Got it.
When it was recess lunch, some people had coins and stuff. They had like 50 cents in their bags for cookies and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And I got caught going through people's bags, stealing it and stealing cookies and shit. Like someone had a bunch of cookies and I had them. And then I put them down and a crow picked it up. So technically not my
No, you stole and
my
then
problem.
someone stole from you. Or an it.
crow. And these crows are very smart. So they know what they're doing. But I stole that. I stole a ornament. I stole a Donald Duck ornament from a Christmas store for a Christmas tree.
Okay,
So it was Donald Duck on a
that's
sled.
actually kind of cute.
It's all cute.
Not the cookies from your fellow mates.
You want to hear
That's
something
dark.
real fucked up?
That's dark. That's water.
You want to hear
snake.
something I regret that I stole?
What? Somebody's
shit.
somebody's book.
Somebody's book. What do you
Books are expensive when you're in. That's like all I remember. Like
That's
the
where your head
Scholastic
goes?
book fair.
I love the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yeah.
No,
All I could've
it's
get was a
that's how
friggin'
fucking
bookmark.
innocent you are. You're like, you're not stealing books, are you? That's
what?
That's for
I
learning.
want to know.
So I used to go to these punk shows when I was in college.
Okay.
Right. And I think I was at this band was called Bomb the Music Industry, and they would play like houses and stuff. And there was a couch at one of the houses, and I saw a wallet under the couch.
You didn't.
And I reached into the wallet. I saw the wallet, and it's got the person's name on it and everything. Their license. I could easily find them. They had like $80, maybe $100 in there.
A lot of money in college.
That's a lot of money in college. And I took it all and I threw the wallet back under the couch, put it right in my pocket. And I regret it to this day. It's not a right thing to do.
Do you remember whose it was?
No, some fucking random show.
You're like some fucking
person.
random guy named Jim Johnson.
No, it was a woman. Stole from a woman, which is
You
worse.
sick son of a bitch.
Which is worse. Yeah, so that's something I regret. You know, I'm not trying to be one of these podcasters that say things and then they get like, everybody's like who's these podcasters that are like, yeah, I raped somebody once and they're like, why would you? What is wrong with you?
I wouldn't be in here. Let me tell you.
Well, I've never done that.
No, I know.
I've been molested.
Really?
I don't know. It's complicated.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
And I dressed as Yoshi telling me that you've been molested. I'm like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Eat your M&Ms. It's okay.
I'm like, yeah, I guess I've been touched as a little kid. My nipples are popping out.
No, I almost said Brandon.
There it is.
I think I was more like
that's
yelling
my cross.
at you.
That's my cross
I'm
to
like,
bear.
I'm like getting like smaller. I'm
I
like,
know.
okay.
I know. Well, I hate to end it on that, but do you have anything?
We're not ending it on that. We need to keep going.
You don't get to tell me what to do. We're going to end on that.
I have to.
We're ending on that. And it's not going any further. The whole show's over. We're ending the show. Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
You know what? Just follow me on Instagram, Meet Brick Molly.
You're so
Meet
funny.
Brick. So are you, buddy. I could talk to you for hours. This
I
is
know,
very
me
fun.
too.
This is great.
Unfortunately, we got a couple other losers coming in
I
here.
love that. I'm excited to meet them in the hallway and beat the shit out of them.
Push them against the wall.
What?
Go, yeah, follow that.
Well, thanks
This
for
was a fun
having me.
episode. This was great. Did you have fun?
I had a blast.
Oh, that's awesome.
I laughed a lot. I hope I
Yeah.
didn't laugh too much because sometimes it's like annoying to listen to people laugh so hard. But
Oh, tell me about it.
Sorry.
The amount of comments
I was
that I
giggling
get
a
now are Sagalow's laughing too much. Stop laughing. Stop fake laughing.
and all what I have to say to that is
I'm just like, I'm having fun.
having fun.
Happy Halloween.
The rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice. So recognizable, ski master, unreliable, diary of a guy who's higher than a freaking diving board. I'm tired, call me biting you as lang cause you align with your wardrobe. Give that back, you ain't that guy, bro. Kaleidoscope stripping, goddamn I'm tripping, sipping shroom tea, looking at a blank television. Got a girl here gripping, thinking we'll do some business, but that's the last thing that I want.
Seriously.
Big dog, I'm on shirts now. Still scared that my house is gonna burn down. I'm a rare card, an old Charizard, getting BJ's on a bench of a promenade. Don't know what to do, I got a lot of problems, lot of emotional truths. I menage them, I'm getting robbed every time I get a coffee, cause $6 is just too much.
Keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. But all you do is wrong.
Dream team, me and Galene and the four Beatles, kidnapping whores illegally, pumping them full of needles, eating Chinese till Steven asks us to order a pizza. Walk to run to get it, I can't do either. It's Sagdaddy the pod, don't think twice, just bob your head, Dylan, your chicken with no rice. It's Sagdaddy the pod, and on God I won't stop unless I wanna, that's kinda the deal, huh? It's Sagdaddy the pod, no need to deviate, your ears are not the only holes that I'm about to penetrate. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so thanks for tuning in, Truman Show flow, if I don't see you, you can suck my dick.